Hello, my name is George Watts. I'm a British Willy Yoga teacher and former business consultant, and this is part 2 of a 10-part series on yoga marketing. It's really from a blog post on my website, and the blog post is 10 little known yoga marketing tips for yoga for your yoga website. And if you wanted to find that on my website, I've got the link down below on this description there. And you can have a look at that on YouTube. But if you come to my website, you could just come up here to blog, and you'll come to all my blog posts. But then you could also come to the categories here on the right and see yoga marketing tips, and there'll be a bunch there. So this is the first video I did was the give. So I won't go into that, but you can watch the other video for that one. The second tip here, yoga marketing tip, is the VIP card. So I tried this a few years back, and I still do it, and it works a treat. I was really quite surprised at how well it works. But really, how it does work is you have set up a VIP club, really, and everyone likes to be part of a club. And the students, my students really loved it. So I just got a loyalty card done on Vistaprint. I've got a link down here. This is option 2, the loyalty card. And very simple. They've got lots of loyalty card templates. You choose one, you can upload any images you want, and you're done. And you can print a bunch of them out. The other option you got, if you don't want them with the loyalty card, you'll have like 10 little boxes, and each week the students will come to you, and you'll just initial. This is what I did anyway. I initialed each box, and once they filled up their loyalty card with 10 boxes to a loyalty card, and they'd had 10 classes from me, they got a free class, and they got a new loyalty card. So that's pretty simple. The other way you can do it, if you don't want to hassle around with people coming up to you wanting to sign it, but that's not really a hassle, and here's why. What I found was kind of force students to come up to you and to connect, and to you got to know your students a little bit better, especially the shy ones. You probably have 1 or 2 or 3 quite shy students in your class, and when they're armed with their loyalty card, they'll come up to you at the beginning of the class or at the end of the class and get their box ticked, and then you can have a little connection, a little chat, and then go a little bit deeper possibly with their yoga. Quite often they'll come up with a question for you, so it's not a hassle, but it is a bit of extra work. If you don't want that, want to try that one out, the simplest one is just get kind of like a business card, but I choose here, if you have a look at on the blog, it's the business card with metallic finish. So I've got a link here to Vistaprint, and you can get the business cards with the metallic finish, and it just looks a bit more polished, a bit more like a not like your average business card. And if I scroll down a bit more here, I'll just give you an example of what's on a VIP card layout. Very simple. You can, this is just an example. You can do whatever you want with it. There's obviously limited amount of space on a card. With the loyalty card, I think it's been a few years since I've set mine up, but I think there's space on the back that you can put some information on, but obviously the front you've got the 10 boxes, so there's not really a lot of room there. But if you went with the first option, the business card with a metallic finish, you can have the name of your business. You could put VIP member. It's a nice little touch. People like being a VIP and a member of stuff. And then just your name of your website, your email, and your telephone number. That's all you need. And then get them order them on Vistaprint. And once you've received them, the next step is approaching sort of the right kind of businesses in your area. So you've got to think, what kind of businesses will your students, your yoga students, be interested in being affiliated with and wanting to frequent. So I've got a list here of a few, and this is just starters. There's loads of different type of businesses, but you've got like all the different sort of alternative health practitioners, like acupuncturists, chiropractors, dietitians, homeopaths, all those. So I've got a list there. You've got your health food shops, your organic cafes, a big one really. So that would be quite a nice one. I did that. It's quite popular with my students in my local organic cafe, which is also a vegetarian restaurant, little vegetarian cafe. They did a nice deal for me, and the students really liked it. It was a bit of a social gathering for them as well, and they could then go there. so really that's it. I hope you have fun with it. And like with all yoga marketing tips or any marketing tips that you try or tactics that you try, it's really just testing them out. So maybe you try both options and just go with one option or whatever feels right for you and test it out. And if it doesn't work, just scrap it and then maybe just try something else. So it's not rocket science. All it is, it just needs a bit of elbow grease, being a bit proactive. Most yoga teachers rely on word of mouth, but in this day and age that's not going to cut it. We've got to be a bit more proactive in what we've got to do. So just try out, if you can come to my website, this is what there's 10 tips here, but I've got loads of other tips here for you to try out, but just give them a go. So I hope that helps.